What's up, YouTube? I living. Welcome to Pandemonium with your host, Wolf King. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize to you. I should have had it set to 5 o'clock. Um, I was late. Yeah, fuck me, right? I'm fucking ridiculous like that. Anyway, so today is Dra Muhammad Day, the day where we, as free people of the first world, basically celebrate freedom of speech and talk about how important it is to draw the Prophet Muhammad to not only express secular values but also the free democracy that we have. So I have a drawing at the end of the show for that, but right now we're gonna get into some bullshit, and by that, of course, I mean the news. Okay, so what we have right now. Yeah. Oh, Theodore Strubat says Hillary Clinton should be put to death for witchcraft. I mean, yeah, maybe go to jail. I don't know about witchcraft.
And what we need is justice in this country, and I believe that we need judges who uphold the death penalty for evildoers. And of course, you know me, I would go so far as to say we need judges who would uphold the death penalty for those, not just murderers. Obviously, murderers deserve death, and I think most people would agree with that. But you also have other people who deserve the death penalty, not necessarily murderers, people who are involved in witchcraft, who promote witchcraft. Witchcraft is very, very dangerous, very demonic, and look how much destruction it has caused in the United States. Look at Hillary Clinton. That's a witch that needs to be arrested and put to death, most definitely, as the scripture says, I believe in Leviticus, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Homosexuals also need to be put to death because homosexuality.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I mean, sure, I agree that Hillary Clinton is a shill, politically speaking, and a bit of an opportunist, but that's not tantamount to witchcraft. That's retarded. I mean, sure. I mean, maybe at the best, if you're talking about like having her punished for her acts, I guess indictment. I guess that'd be nice. Give Bernie Sanders a chance. But other than that, yeah, that's kind of insane. What's up, Chris? How you doing?
I'm doing good, and I see that the faggot Shoebat is still rambling on about, oh, these politicians with their gay, homosexual, transgender bathrooms and other bullshit.
Yeah, you know what? How dare those fags to demand equality?
Yeah, it's terrible, right?
Yeah. Also, what's your take on Hillary Clinton being a witch?
I have to say that I might have to, like, not a witch, but she's definitely a reptile because, have you seen the recent video with her, like, in it? Like, she's saying that she would stand a chance against Trump or something like that. And it's just so cringeworthy. And she looks like a fossilized, like, it looks like she has gray hair. Like a gray.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like to the sides of her face, like up to her neck. They're kind of like what those iguanas have. If you squint like really hard. I mean, it's close, but yeah, which I don't know. Okay, more of the clip.
It is evil, it is demonic, and it is against human nature, and it is also something that promotes war against that which has produced nations, societies, individuals, and civilizations. And of course, I'm speaking of the conjugal union between man and woman. Homosexuality promotes a war against that which creates civilizations and that which.
Yeah, that's not true at all. I mean, let's see, Canada, some parts of Europe, I believe. Let's see, the UK, I already said Canada, whatever. And to a degree, the United States. I mean, these are all civilizations that have pretty much declared that they're cool with gays existing in society, with LGBT society existing, and they're still sustainable. We're still thriving. So, kind of bullshit. Your little theory there. What do you think, Chris?
I'd like to say that he needs to get laid. That's what I think. Stop like doing these videos where he's like going crazy and saying that, oh, we need to kill them faggots.
Yeah, Shoebag, go lick some ass.
Yeah, like go on Grinder, or like there are some good sites like
I mean, go on Craigslist. That'll help.
well,
Yeah.
hell, even go to X Hamster. There's a lot of kinky guys out there. They want to fuck you.
If they don't even exist in like the town you stay in. Anyway, okay, we got okay, Kim Davis says gays were trying to shove the Scottish ruling down her throat. Kinky.
What
But we live in a
the
day
hell?
where things are get over.
Yes, and that's fair.
The Supreme Court ruled, it was ruling on a case that came up through particular circuits to the court. And legally, its decision only affected the circuits affected by that, right? But even so, the Supreme Court, in overturning a law, doesn't make new law.
Exactly.
And you were left in a position where if we just agreed that the Supreme Court had the authority to do what it did, it struck down a law, you were left without a law to enforce. You were left without clear guidance. And so it was totally unjust for them to argue that you were violating the law in that the Supreme Court had...
Okay, I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he's trying to say that he's trying to make an argument that that Kim Davis, because of the ruling of I think the Supreme Court that marriage equality was a thing now, she was basically forced to either comply or go to jail based on her religious belief, and that's complete bullshit. The government is secular. The reason why you have a government job is because you don't give a shit and you're just trying to make some money. That's it, no more or less. If she would have just complied with her job, she'd be walking the street. But because she did that dumb shit, she got arrested. That was her own decision. All right, don't blame anyone else for that nonsense. What do you think, Chris?
Like, is she still a thing? I didn't know that she was still a thing. I thought like we forgot about her. Thought that was like one of those one-hit wonders. Just another stupid fuck who wants to impose their personal principles on to other people and use that as an excuse not to do their fucking job. It's fucking pathetic. But I digress.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Christian the Christian persecution complex is strong and alive in secular America. More of the shit.
There's no authority to make law. They can strike down a law but not make it. Is that how you saw it?
Exactly, and we have made that point many times. My office is mandated through statutes, and those statutes had not been addressed. Actually, the statutes still remain that it is illegal for a county clerk to issue a license to a couple of the same sex. That's not been amended. That's not been ratified or turned down or anything like that. So all those statutes are now being addressed.
Yeah, here's the thing. Let me just okay. Anyway, yeah, that's complete bullshit. The fact of the matter is the government is totally run secular. You made that decision based on your religious beliefs. You stated that many times, and that has no bearing on what you were supposed to do with your job. Okay, that has nothing to do with what your job said, which was to issue the license to a couple. All right. Fact of the matter is that applies to same-sex couples as well, and you had to comply. Otherwise, you wouldn't have spent those nights or however long you stayed in prison in prison or fucking jail, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Anything else you have to say about this, Chris?
Not really. Just fuck her. That's all.
Yeah, to be honest with you, this is like a sad attempt for some like extra few couple minutes of like being noticed of fame. Nothing really new. Okay. Of this shit. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oh, Pat Robertson says drug addicts should be left to die. Very Christian.
Mm.
And I'm bringing the clip up. Oh yeah, no. Actually, it says it should be left. They should be left to starve to death. Okay. Wow. I mean, before while it's coming up, I mean, like, I just remember that Good Samaritan story, and it's like, I mean, that's just the opposition to this based on like the tagline.
I just don't know, like how they can contort like Jesus preaching about love and like contort it into like this conservative, bland, pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality. It's just
Yeah, man, it's totally crazy. I mean, it's yeah, like in the stories, Jesus was at least seen as like a moral socialist teacher. But yeah, in the minds of religious conservatives, he's he's a capitalist with the morality of a Randian philosophy, moral compass. God damn it! Come on. Fuck. Hey, you mind looking it up for me? This thing's taking forever.
sure.
You got it yet?
Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet.
It's Pat Robertson, drug addict should be left to die on the street. Like just go to Right Wing Watch.
Yeah, I'm on there. I think I found it. All right. Do you want me to play it?
Sure, do it. I don't care.
Hmm. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn it up though.
What now?
I said turn it up though.
Turn it up? Okay.
Yes.
illness put hospitals in a state of emergency. Patients draining Medicaid funds, ER resources. In the town next to mine, drug addicts are deliberately overdosing near hospitals so they can be revived by the drug Norcal. As Christians, what's the proper response to this issue? Should we set a limit to treatment, or should every hard-working taxpayer just hand over more and more funds for this problem? I'm finding it hard to be charitable toward the abusers of Medicaid because they're taking money from others who do not have self-induced problems. At age 60, I have 17-year-old twins to put through college, and all I can see is me being punished with higher taxes.
Yeah, that's a tremendous question. The Bible says, if any man will not work, let him not eat. Now, that didn't say, if any man will not work, let him go to the soup kitchen and let the government pick up the tab. That's not, I mean, it's tough love. If the guy doesn't work, let him not eat. There are a bunch of people who are just bums, and they're trying to, riot in on the charity of others. And the tough love will say, I'm not going to give you something. I was reading an article today about FDR and welfare, and he said that this is like I'm paraphrasing now, but it's like a narcotic.
Okay, stop it from there.
You cannot continue to give things.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think of it so far?
Just like I've actually seen this clip already, and what he said the first time was that like they are trying to they go outside the hospital and OD so that they can get another drug which revives them, which is fucking stupid. Like, I don't think, maybe there are some people who would do that, but if you're wanting to get heroin, then why would you fucking get another drug which is not heroin? Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, and the reality is, these people don't necessarily choose to do drugs. I mean, they're determined by the environment that caused them to do it in the first place. I mean, that being said, you should be at least the least bit more sympathetic to like the person who is a drug user. Well, not necessarily a drug user, a drug addict, because anybody could end up like that given certain parameters, and it's better that we use that knowledge to help them progress in life rather than just end it in some fucking drug binge or whatever, like heroin or cocaine or that shit.
Yes, and also it doesn't make any sense due to the fact they've done these experiments in several states. I think Washington is one of them, where they accept that the problem is an addiction problem rather than a problem which needs to be labeled as a crime and have you get locked up in jail and get butt raped and shit. Doesn't make any sense. And also doing these experiments, they actually gave people support who were addicted on these drugs and gave them a good setup, apartment and such, and they were still allowed to take certain drugs, in this case it would be marijuana, and they wouldn't be addicted, and they would be less likely to overdose. That was a while back.
And yeah, and the reality is, I mean, that happens all the time. Well, anytime, not necessarily all the time. Okay.
Sorry for joining unexpectedly, but what's up?
What's up, Zadja?
What's up? Okay, we're just celebrating the holiday. Fuck, that reminds me. Okay, we got a new story. I still got to work on my my art for Dra Muhammad Day.
Oh yeah, I forgot about John Muhammad Day.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll just make a video separate of that or maybe something else. I don't even know.
Wait, do you have to record yourself drawing it?
No, I don't know. I usually like to do a doodle and then draw. Well, I mean, well the doodle is the drawing, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
All right. Let me just paste this. Okay. Okay. Got it. There
Maybe
you
I
go.
can draw. Maybe I can try to draw Muhammad out of his beard.
Go ahead, man. Do it. Free country.
Also, I would make him have a bald head.
Chris, you are my bitch boy. Do it. Read it for me. Chris,
Damn.
read it for me. Chris, you there? You're unmuted. You're unmuted, dude. You should be able to respond. Chris, dude, what the fuck? Okay, Zaha, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, you mind reading that for me? The article inside chat.
Sure, I guess. DC security guard arrested. Arrested for blocking trans woman from using women's restroom. I heard of this actually. You want me to just read the whole thing, or?
Yeah, just some of it, and we might break in and talk about it.
All right, I guess I'll just read like the first paragraph. You know, that goes to A to all the way to reported. A security guard was arrested on Wednesday after harassing a trans woman trying to use the women's restroom inside a Washington D.C. grocery store. WRC/TV reported. And you want me to just go on?
Okay, I'm back now. Can you hear me? Fucking thing froze.
Welcome back, Chris. I mean, I just don't see like what's the issue with this shit. I mean, you don't have to be trans to do anything wrong. I mean, like you dude without like going through surgery and still fuck with people. But to build on bigotry and your own personal biases and friggin' basically mess with other people for stuff they can't change. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's even worse than those fucking retards that scream at Target because they're letting the trends in the little girls' bathrooms. It's ridiculous. The friggin' like nuclear. There's nuclear meltdowns going on. There's oil spills in the Gulf, but trans in the women's bathrooms. That's terrible. What
Terrifying.
you guys think?
Jesus. Honestly, man, I have like about the Amazing Atheist's idea about this? He says that why do we even have two separate rooms? Honestly, I don't even know why we have fucking separate rooms. Who fucking cares? Just let everyone fucking use the restroom without like having a fucking and again, it's just stupid, honestly. I mean, about this, I guess this thing about this woman getting, I guess, beating the shit or arrested. Not arrested. I mean, beat the shit out of. I guess. Well, actually, was she assaulted? Hold on, I gotta read it again. Okay, I guess she was just blocked. Is that it? Like he just blocked her and he got arrested for that? Oh shit. No, I guess someone's getting DDoSed. Shit. Christopher, help.
I don't know. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Yes. I'm basically just going to draw Muhammad as a transsexual, gender bender. Yeah.
Draw him as a woman.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do, a gender bend.
Dude. He has he cuts off his penis. He uses the Quran as a tampon. He shoves it up his vagina, his new vagina. Like, how does he even make a vagina now in the old days? Does he have to, like, does he have to grab his knife, cut off his dick, and then, like, start carving him inside? Like, dude, that would hurt.
Well, Allah would give him the pussy, so.
Yeah, yeah, true, but, hey, man. I think he's gonna use that Quran in a good way. Fucking tampon. How much you want to bet some, like, a long time ago there was an Arab woman that was on her period, and she was sitting on the Quran. How much you want to bet, like, whenever she realized what she'd just done, she was gonna go to hell for it, and there was nothing she could do to stop it. Dude, it must have scared the shit out of her.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. Bleeding on the Quran is kind of something that you would get your fucking vagina cut off and wear it as a birthday hat. I don't know.
No, it's something that will get you killed in a very painful and horrible way. And
like, you know,
yeah.
Yeah, they would, like, put oil down her vagina and then burn it. God, now that I think about it, like, dumping oil down a vagina, then lighting a match, dude, that must be fucking painful.
That's...
I don't know why I'm thinking about that.
Because you have a very dark mind.
I do. I wonder what Wolf thinks about that. Whenever he gets back in here. Also, I guess one thing that pisses me off about Islam is that feminists are not doing anything about it. And they mostly protect Islam than really go against it.
Well, to be fair, some of the more sensible ones do, like, go after it, but will also defend it, but a certain brand of it.
Dude, no.
Which is, like, liberal.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I honestly, like, here's... I don't know why I keep on saying here's the thing. I go to a school that, that's extremely fucking stupid. And there's a group that's like a SJW group. And I hang around them just to piss them off because I'm really good at that. And I was talking shit about Islam, and one of them called me Islamophobic.
Like, what did you say?
I said that I didn't really say anything. My T-shirt said the whole thing. It's basically science flies you to the moon while religion flies you into buildings. I was wearing that shirt, and I took off my hoodie, and they saw it. They were just like, "That's offensive. That's racist." I'm just like, "What?"
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. You don't just call people racist just because they disagree with fucking religion.
I'm just like, what? That's racist? And pretty much, I pretty much call them a fucking idiot and tell them to go fucking fuck themselves because they're fucking morons. And then they pretty much they just tell me, you know, like, why do you hang around us? Because I'm just like, because of this, because it makes me laugh. Because just to piss you off, it's hilarious. Dude, feminism. Feminism makes my eyes hurt.
Not all feminism, just like the crazy ones. That's at least my stance.